My name is Denis Sapogov, and this is my Tableau project for GEB4890 class. This is my dataset. Here I have different variables. I got round, company, ROS, asset turnover, ROA, leverage, ROE, sales, earnings before interest and taxes, profit and cumulative profit, and SG&A to sales ratio. This is my first worksheet. It's called Measure by Company. Here we can see that Baldwin was the top performer after round 1. Their TC measure was 4.4. We can also see that Andrews and Chester were above the average, and Digby and Airy were not so great, and their cumulative statistics were below the average. This is my second worksheet. It's called Measure by Round 1, 2, and 3. Here we can see that almost every team was performing better and better throughout rounds 1, 2, and 3. Here we have our average, which is 1.2. And here we can say that Airy was the top performer after round 1, but their performance started to drop down after round 2 and 3. And after round 3, it's only 0.2. This is the third worksheet. Here we have the measure comparison for asset turnover and contribution margin. Here we can see the average, and we see that Baldwin, Andrews, and Chester did a great job and their statistics were above the average, while Digby and Airy didn't do well and their statistics were below the average, and Airy contribution margin and asset turnover were very low. This is the interactive dashboard. We're gonna filter it, and we're gonna see that Baldwin was performing better and better. Their asset turnover and contribution margin was very high. Same thing we can say for Andrews. This team did a great job throughout rounds 1, 2, and 3. Here we have Digby, and even though Digby is only where the average line is, it was performing better and better. But Airy, their statistics were just dropping down throughout the rounds, and their asset turnover and contribution margin were very low.